matter what happens, no matter what happens to this day, if something happened where he's going to wrestle again and broke his leg, you're a world champion forever, and that's pretty cool. Right? When you're you know, in pursuit of all your goals and your dreams, right? Yeah, you cross one off, you're always looking for the next one. Right? But hey, looking back also, there's some amazing memories on the way. Right? Again, Bo will have that experience last year, no matter what happens. Right? And I believe that his best years are ahead of him because of his lifestyle and his work ethic. Right? You know, the drinking, drugs, never part of his life, not even a thought. Right? And I told the kids, I've never heard Bo swear. I don't know if Coach Dad has. I've never heard him swear. Right? When you have a great heart, and you bust your butt every single day, right? You have amazing things ahead of you. And you're always doing the right thing, trying to be the best person in wrestling you can be. Right? So let's do the best we can today. Yesterday, I went front headlock. We were on the chin. So snapping the guy on and on the chin. We're not going to do that at all today. Right? We're going to try to stay on top of that neck as much as we can. Right? So it may look similar in start, some of it, right? But it's going to be a little bit different also. Right? So we're tag teaming this session. If you guys have questions, right, make sure you let either me or ask both questions. Right? And we'll, I really think this is a huge position that you can score a lot of points in. Right? So really my focus is in snap down, go behind, and a lot of different ways to do that. And then also the way that when Bo gets going, right, he scores points in bunches. Takedown cut, and he sets himself up. So it's all his position, and the guy's fighting just to get back up to his feet. And now Bo has 90% of all the ties in the face. He's ready to go again, and he scores in bunches. Right? A lot like Austin DeSanto does the same thing. Gavin Teasdale did a really good job of that, especially Gavin's sophomore year in high school. He set the PIAA record for the most points in the state tournament that year. Right? He sets himself up for the next score. So that's kind of just a little overview of what we're going to do. I know that most of you guys know Bo, right? Because he's the current, right? He wrestles currently. There's some of the older guys. Be honest, anybody ever heard of Kevin Valley this morning? Yeah. He had a lot of success, right? Who did he say he beat?
Kyle Day.
He beat Kyle Day from college. Man, that's incredible. Right? What about Kendall Cross? Be honest, who didn't know him coming in this game? Who didn't know? Some guy, yeah. Olympic gold medalist. Right? What, 1996? Yeah, Cole's been around wrestling and everywhere in the sport. Right? Never heard of Kendall Cross, right? That's because, again, he was probably winning Olympics before you guys were even born. So, Bo is doing it right now with you. He's chasing dreams, right? And this day and age, right now, right? Same as you guys want. Okay? So, Bo, you want to come out and let's start on our knees. You want to get going. I always say Bo is 15 going on 25. He's so mentally mature, and I'm going to let him go and just teach. Right? You guys have questions, and like I said, I'm going to tag team some of it. I'll do a little bit, Bo will be doing a little bit, and we'll kind of roll with it. Okay?
Yeah, real fast before I start, I just want to say, like Chris said, my name's Bo. I've been wrestling since I was 6. I got started here at Young Guns. It was my first practice. It was in the Young Guns room. You guys have been wrestling in the room. Spencer Lee, those type of guys were in the room. So ever since I started, I fell in love with the sport. I've been with Young Guns pretty much almost 10 years now. And so this is where I've been. It's where I've been with Coach Schumacher, John Judy, and just been working. Coach Schumacher's been in my corner. Some of the highest level matches I've ever been in. You know, the World Team Trials finals, Super 13 finals, and things like that. So this is where I started, and you know, just worked hard since I started. So just want to say that. And Young Guns is homegrown. So is that done?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So what we're gonna do, partner's gonna start on his knees. This is just so we can get down the snap, the technique of it, and really get power and going down. So first thing I'm gonna do is my normal one that I do pretty much, I'd say 70% of the time. I get my inside tie. I call this my anchor. And so one thing I like to do, I'm a big fireman's guy. So I always like to have this inside tie in case my snap down isn't working. I put my snap down and fireman's together. So my first thing that I always like to do, I like to give a little jab fake. And on this hand right now, I can either rest it on the shoulder or on the collar tie. But I normally put it right on the shoulder here. Jab fake, I'll get some space, and I'll snap down. What I'm going to do then is my chest goes straight onto his back, and then I'm going to go behind. Sometimes I'll drag it. Inside the target, I'll go right here, drag as I run. The original one's make a T. However you're going to do it. before I go for a knee. But again, I get my anchor on my inside tie, on my collar tie. I'll get my jab fake, a little bit of pressure, and a little bit of space in his neck and my hand. Snap straight down. Make sure I'm bringing my leg back, and make sure I'm ready on my toes. Don't want to go back slam underneath. We're on our feet, he's on his knees, we're a lot faster. I'm a big drag guy. I come on top of his head, inside the arm, and I'm dragging it behind. One more time. Partner's on his knees, I'll get my inside tie on the collar, I'll push, snap, shoulders right on, and I'm going behind, finishing low. Any questions on that one? Nope. All right, 1, 2.